What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Tank, and I'm here to teach y'all how to make beats off your phone with GarageBand. You know, we gonna get a nice little guitar loop going, try to get a Gunna, Lil Baby type sound. You can have your melody in a loop, or you can make your own melody, but let's get it. So what I'm doing first is that I'm EQing the low, so when I do my 808s, it won't sound all muddy and cluttered and stuff like that. I'm doing that for both of my loops. And yeah, let's get into the 808 and stuff like that. So I have a whole bunch of 808s. I just chose this one 808 out of the blue, and here's how it sounds. Yeah, it sounds like that. So I got a whole lot of them. Sometimes when I'm making beats, I just choose to change the 808 and stuff like that. But we're gonna pencil in our 808 and stuff like that. So let's get straight into it. So for your 808s, you want to keep it nice and simple. You want to make sure you leave room for the artist and stuff like that. You can get complicated at times, but most of the time you just want to keep it simple because that's what artists want. They don't want 808s, and it's going to make it hard for them to rap on. So I'm just keeping it nice and simple, you know, not too hard. And yeah, you can get complicated at times. You know, you can spice it up here and there, and make sure you get out your comfort zone and stuff like that. But it's a time for that, you know. And right now we just, you know, it's just a vibe, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get it, and we're gonna lay down an 808. You can either pencil it in, or you can play it on that piano. I don't like that, so I just pencil it in. But it's for your preference. So yeah, let's finish up this 808, and then we're gonna get into the drums, stuff like that. So right here, my 808's not slapping hard enough for me, and so what I did was I basically turned my velocity all the way up, and here's what it sounds like. Next, what I did is that I added a little bit of overdrive. You don't want too much, so it's gonna sound muddy like this. So I don't add that much. I add at least 3.75 or 4. Sometimes I go lower to 3. So the next thing that we'll be doing is that we'll be doing our hi-hats. We're gonna pencil them in instead of tapping, you know, stuff like that. And we're gonna get them stutters. You know, we're gonna try to go for a Gunna, Lil Baby type feel. So yeah, let's get straight into it.
Watch out!
So basically what we're doing now is that we're penciling in our hi-hats, and what you want to do is you want to zoom in until you see 8 bars, and press every single 8 bars, and that's how you get that nice little bounce, that simple bounce. But you know, we're going to go back in, and we're going to mix it up a little bit, and we're going to place a little stutters here and there. You don't want to add too many stutters. It's going to sound like you trying too hard. You want to keep it nice and simple. Gotta, you know, make it sound like you didn't make it off GarageBand. So that's what we're doing right now. Basically what we're doing right now is that we're getting ready to add a clap. We got a clap or a snare, and so yeah, let's get straight into it. now is that I'm basically quantizing my clap and stuff like that, and make sure it's on beat and stuff like that, because you know when I played it, it sound off. And next we're gonna add our perk. So right now we're getting ready to do the kick. It's not gonna be all complicated, all them other stuff like that. It's gonna be nice and simple. We teach you guys how to get a nice bump to it. So right now you see me adding some visual EQ, basically just EQ, and what we're doing is that we're turning down the bass just a little bit, then we're going to turn up some overdrive, get a nice thump to it, you know, and we're going to turn it up to at least 7, 6, not too high though, and then we're going to go back in. We're going to turn up we're basically going to turn up the mid to the point where it's like to your ear of your liking. So now what I'm doing is I'm adding a triangle and a shaker. You don't have to do this. It's something that I do with my beats though. So you can basically add whatever you want. You can add a tom drum. You can add another clap. It's whatever you prefer, you know. In your beats, I just prefer a triangle and a shaker. You can add a piano, whatever you want to your beat. But in my beats, I just use a triangle and a shaker. Not all of them, but in some of them. So what I did here is that I didn't like the key of the beat, and I didn't want to change the BPM, so I didn't drag it inside the sampler. What I did was I had this thing called New Pitch. It's in the App Store where you guys can see, like, you know, it's the App Store, and I basically found where the key is, and I did it with both of my samples, and I basically changed the key of the 808 and then went up 3 semitones because it was in C sharp at first. So basically what I did was I changed the key, but I felt like it was still missing something. So basically I went into keyboards and I went to others, and then I went to flute, and I was trying to get that real Gunna feel and that little baby feel, that turbo feel. And so I was basically playing around and I came up with a melody. After this, what I did was I added a couple of effects to the flute. I turned some stuff down, turned some stuff up, basically mixing the whole beat, and this is how it sounds. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's the whole beat. This beat will be in the description. Make sure you hit that bell. And yeah, I'm out of here. Yo.